you ever looked around and felt like every one of your ads seems like they know what they're doing except you? Whether they're getting married, traveling around the world, graduating, or they're getting their dream job. And you're there wondering, what am I doing with my life? If you felt like you're confused, left behind, this video is for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Sharon. I'm just a girl in your 20s trying to navigate life one day at a time. On this channel, I do lifestyle content and educational content too. So if you want to be part of the family, feel free to subscribe and be part of the family. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. I really appreciate your presence here. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and invite others to the family. To my old subscribers, you guys, I'm nothing without you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being loyal to the channel. I really appreciate your support. So I'm just continuing with our life in the 20s topics. Before I go to that one, thank you guys for the love and support that you show me on my video, my last video that I did when I was in Zoom. I really appreciate. For those who haven't watched it, please go and watch it. It's very funny, nice, yeah. And don't forget to comment too when you get there. So today we are talking about you don't have to have everything figured out at 20. A lot of people give us pressure, and yeah, there are a lot of things people expect us to do at 20, and some of them it just doesn't make sense, guys. Yeah, so without further ado, let me bump into it. I think one of the biggest lies we are made to believe at 20 is that you are supposed to have everything figured out at 20. Oh, because people believe that if you're 20, you're now a grown up, you're now an adult. Hey, guys, remember we're coming from high school. So, just in 20, in your 20s, you're supposed to have everything figured out before 30. Hey, guys, stop giving us pressure. Hey, you are giving us pressure. You are confusing us. Hey, let's be real. Let's be honest. Imagine at 20, you're supposed to know what career you are going to choose, where you are going to live, what is your purpose, what you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to become, whether you're successful enough, what your life is going to look like in the next 10 years. All those things on one person. And let's be real, guys. Let's be honest with each other. Who does that? All those things in one step at a time. Like the song. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember who sang the song, but I love it. It's one step at a time. Yeah. I think that person was singing for us young people. Yeah. I think that's where our parents will help us figure out, and some of us will try and figure out for ourselves because we are now grown-ups and we are now getting out of our parents' houses, going overseas, out of the country or to another city to start your new life, or going to uni, college, starting a job, or it depends with what your background life looks like. But it doesn't mean I have to have everything figured out at that stage. The pressure is real. You guys, you are stressing us, yay, out there. Leave us alone a bit. Yes. I'm here standing for my other ones. Of my other ones today. Leave us alone. Let us choose. Give us time. Stop giving us pressure. Some people will be, I think, 30 or 40, and then you're still figuring out what you want, and then you still don't have everything. Oh, yeah, some of the things you will now know what you want. You now get married, graduated, and yet, but some of the you are still figuring out, and then you want us to do almost everything at that stage. Hey, guys, the pressure is real. Please give us time. There is us. We are still kids. Not kids and such, but we are young adults. Yeah. Stop giving us pressure. We move the way you were moving already. It's not like some of you started being serious with life at 25. Mm-hmm. So why are you giving us pressure? Why are you guys giving us pressure? Hey. And when you ask of age, we don't know. We start feeling like we are behind with life, comparing ourselves to people who were born before our parents were not even dating. Yeah. Some of us, uh, the pressure, it just doesn't make any sense, guys. It's one step at a time. Why are you giving us pressure? Hey. And we start feeling like we are left behind. What are we doing with our lives? This one is a business, this one is this. Hey. I think having life figured out means having a career, a relationship, house, degree, and a perfect plan. But honestly, guys, life doesn't work smoothly like that. So you can actually start having a relationship, then your degree later, career, you have kids, and the pressure. It's just to have a formula in everyone's life. So it's so confusing. And let's not think that the formula is still the same. Guys. But we try and be in that position every time and yeah, move on with the pace that God is determining our steps. Yeah, let's not forget that God determines our steps in as much as we want to be successful, in as much as we want to be those people in life. Yeah. Someone can start someone can know what they want and completely change it 25. Do you know that, guys? Yeah. So having a good plan is okay, but that doesn't mean you know where you end up being at. So, my dear relatives, my dear sisters, my dear brothers, don't feel left behind. You are not racing with anyone else. Yeah. Let's talk about changing your mind. Maybe at 18 you knew what you want, and then you get older, you realize this is not for me. That's not failure. It's information. Every experience teaches you something about it. It teaches you what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at, and what you don't like your life to be like. You are allowed to change your direction. If you feel like it's not working for you, go for something else and stop thinking, what do people say about me? You're running your own race. You are someone different in your own life. Yeah. Let's be real, let's be honest, guys. Yeah. Let's talk about feeling behind. Maybe you see someone getting married, graduating, having their dream job, traveling around the world, and you're there sitting. What is that am I doing in this life? And where am I going to be in this life? Hey, you are not left behind. Even if you're ahead in one area, that doesn't mean you're behind in life. Someone else's timeline is not a deadline for your life. Yeah, because we come from completely different families, so you can't compare yourself to someone else's life. Someone else's chapter 10, comparing yourself to someone to your own chapter 1. Guys, you don't know how did they get into that stage. So confusing, so difficult to understand. But let's just run our own lives. Stop comparing yourself with others. That video is there. So you are not left behind, my sister, my brother. Yeah. And that's how it is. I don't know how God did that, but that's how it is. We will not be the same. We might look like the same, but God will bless us on different days. maybe wezwara ukarisatira tombosvika pacalendar. I don't know if it kune calendar or what, or timeline or what, but ziva rako harisati rasvika. So it's too fun. Don't feel pressured and keep moving on with what you have, achieving on what you have, with what achieving on your goals you have already reached. Yeah. Moving on with this pressure. Social media. You just opened your TikTok. I'm 21 and I'm traveling the world. I'm 22 and I got my first car, my new wheels. I'm 23 and I just started my business. So why does it you know, we all know the vibe. The nails. Hey, it's okay. Let them be. That pressure, social media pressure, it's not for the weak. Hey, and suddenly, your ordinary Tuesday turned into something else. You feel like you're not doing anything good, you're doing something wrong. Start asking yourself questions like, what am I doing? Where am I going with my life? If it's journaling, I think you can start journaling again after that pressure. But you don't have to have everything figured out once. It's one step at a time. That's how it is. Yeah. Remember, those people are just showing you selected moments. It's not their whole entire life. Behind the scenes, there's a lot going on there. But yeah, that's how it is. Stop being pressured, and you don't have to have everything figured out at 20. The truth is, honestly, you don't need a plan. Just try. Instead of asking yourself, where will I be at 30? Just try to ask yourself, what do I want to do this year? What do I want to achieve? What kind of a person do I want to become? What small steps can I take to improve my life in this month? What makes me generally happy? Yeah, as long as I'm happy, everything else goes well. What do I want to stop doing? And we all have those habits. Yes, we cancel them one by one until we become the best versions of ourselves, eh? You don't need a year map. Sometimes you just need a next step, one step at a time. Stop being pressured by those people. Stop feeling pressured by social media, people around you, those people in your community. Hey, everything is its own time. We might run our own races, but God determines the steps. I love that verse. It's from Proverbs. I love it. As usual, I always give you about my story, about myself. I'm also figuring out things, especially here on YouTube. Oh, people will always tell me, find a niche, find a what. But honestly, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, guys, because it's not an overnight thing. And I also try to think, what kind of future do I want, and what is it going to look like in the near future? Where will I be? Who will I be in the next 3 years with my channel? Yeah, it's not a kids game, that's all I can say. But I later realized that, and I told myself that I don't need to have all the answers in one day. It's just one day at a time. Maybe in the next 3 years I will be doing extra something content. I don't know. And I will be asking myself, where will I be? Where was I doing that left in 20s? Or where was I doing that? But you don't have to have everything figured out at 20. Time moves and we learn from our mistakes. Every lesson teaches you something. So it's not about you, my friend. It's not about you, my brother. We are together on this journey. Let's go for it. Okay, to wrap up the topic, you don't have to have everything figured out. This is an interesting twist. You don't need to know your entire life, but you can start figuring out your values, what matters to me, your boundaries, what will you no longer tolerate, your hobbies, what kind of a person do I want to become, your priorities, where do I want to go, who do I want to spend my energy with, and where am I going to put my energy, yourself, what do I want, not everyone else's. I guess that's much more valuable than having your whole entire life planned in 20, because we are chameleons. We actually changed color. Do you know that there's a saying that say chameleon changed color due to the mood, not the weather. That's what it is. So we are those chameleons. Yay. We are chameleons. Everyone does that. So it's okay. Keep up with the best, with the time that you have and with the mood that you're having, because you can actually wake up changing, saying I got this degree but I think it's not doing what I want to do, what I wanted in my life. Let me go there. I've been doing, you can say I've been doing, let's say you've been doing supply chain management and you realize this thing I don't want to, I think I want to work with people. Then you go and do applied psychology, dealing with people, counseling, coaching, and what was there. That's how we are. We are humans. We are allowed to change. Yeah. If I could go back to my 20-year-old self, what would I say? As usual, we always have that one. Woo! So if you are in your 20s and you feel like everyone around you has figured out life except you, I just want you to know that you are not alone on this journey. You don't need to have your entire life planned right now. You can change your mind. You can start again. You can take your time. You can figure out one step at a time. Don't forget that. So, are you still figuring out in your 20s? Even in your 40s, in your 30s? Is it still about figuring out? Please tell us. We want to see where this stage ends. I don't know. But I want to see where this stage ends. So, write down in the comment section. Tell me in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, and tell me if it's still about figuring out. As in the 20s, we are struggling, yes, and we have agreed and we said, please don't give us pressure. We are coming there. It's usually one step at a time. And yes, tell us what you think. See you in the comment section. And if you have found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, inviting, and share it with others so that our family grows. We are really growing. And see you on my next video. This is your girl signing out. Bye.